Hello citizens and welcome back. This is the play ratings for Man United 0, Man City 3 in the Premier League. Make sure to hit the like button before we get started. Hit subscribe if you're new. Let's jump into it. So a derby day delight. If you haven't seen the match reaction, make sure to go check that out. But while you're here, let's get into the play ratings. And first up, Ederson in goal. Look, he made a fantastic save in the first half, and that's all he had to do the entire match. You know, and I thought his kicking was decent today. He got us out of some tricky situations, some tricky presses they did to us. And that's what he's on the pitch for, mainly to do that. But he pulled off a fantastic save against McTominay. It really was a strong risk to divert it wide. And he kept a clean sheet, and he deserved it from just that save. And I'm going to give him an 8 today. I thought he was great at the back, and he was nice, calm, cool, collected. Everything you want from your goalkeeper. Ahead of him, we've got Walker on the right-hand side, and I thought he dealt with the United threat pretty well. The moments where maybe he wasn't close enough, particularly to Rashford. There's a half chance for Rashford in the second half, which I thought Rashford should have buried. But other than that, I mean, he got up and down the pitch really well. He had a couple of chances putting good crosses. And yeah, I mean, his pace was significantly important for us today, and I'm going to give him a 7. And then alongside him, you got Stones. Stones has been injured for most of the season. We know this. He's only really just come back. But I think he's key to what we do. I think he's so important. I think him, Rodri, Diaz, through that middle, are just so important. They're the key to how we won the treble last season. Them three staying fit, them three staying as good as they did. And he's going to be a key again this season. And when he stepped forward ahead of next to Rodri and even ahead of him, United just couldn't get through that midfield. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't get the ball. And I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Did I give Walker a score? I'm going to give him an 8. Why not? Diaz alongside him. I thought Diaz was strong. He was good. He saved a couple of times as well when Rodri put him under a little bit of pressure with a bad back pass or bad touch. Strong in defence, you'd expect. Cut out a couple of crosses at the near post, particularly in the second half when Garnacho was down that left-hand side. And an 8 from him. Left-hand side, Guardiola. I thought he was great today, and I said in the match preview I'd play him in this game. He gets him put down the pitch really well. He does lack a little bit of pace, but other than that, honestly, strong in the air, strong in the tackle. He can go forward, and we saw a really good performance from him today. Was it his best 8 performance? It could have been 8 from him. Rodri in midfield. Again, I thought Rodri was fantastic, and I think without Rodri, this kind of performance doesn't happen. He's not on the pitch, because if Phillips is in there, I don't think it happens. But look, Rodri was he was good, but he did give away a couple of bad passes, a couple of bad touches from him, and I thought another game we may have got punished from them, but in the end, it didn't really matter. We kept a clean sheet. His passing was great. Going forward, he was good as always. And look, he just pounded some of the United players off at times. And he won us the penalty as well in the first half. 8 from him. Ahead, we got Alvarez. I thought it was probably Alvarez's most quiet game today. I thought he had some nice half turns. Got us started on the counter-attack quite nicely. His passing was good. He had a shot in the second half with his left foot, which was wide and over. Didn't get his goal today, which is a shame because I just put him in my fantasy team. But I thought he did well. But like I said, probably not his best performance, but look, didn't need to be. He just kept on going along and he was solid. That's all he needs to be in this game. He just needs to be solid, and that's what he was. 7 from him. Next to him, Bernardo Silva. Gary Neville gave him man of the match. I gave him man of the match in my match reaction, and I thought he was good. I thought Bernardo Silva was very good. He ended up everywhere all over the pitch, and of course, he set up the second goal for Haaland, a wonderful stand-up cross to the back post. It was everywhere, Bernardo. And again, this kind of performance doesn't really happen when he's not on the pitch. He's one of those key players that goes under the radar a little bit, particularly with Rodri in midfield and Haaland ahead of him. And, you know, there's just other players on the pitch that stand out more than him, but he's key to everything we do. I'm going to give him a 10 today. Left-hand side, we got Grealish. I'm so glad he's starting again. He carries the ball so well. He wins us free kicks, not like he did in the first half and in the second half as well. And he holds the ball so well. And he can go on the right, he can go on the left. And he caused United all kinds of problems down that left-hand side. They couldn't handle him. They really did have a torrid time with him. And I thought on another day he might have got a goal or two. There's a couple of shots he got away on target, and on a red, and he was going to go far post. But if he goes in near post for a couple of shots, I think he might get more goals this season. Grealish. Solid from him. 8. Right-hand side, we got Foden. And I don't see why people don't rate this guy as highly as they should, because he's phenomenal, Foden. I mean, everything he does is world class. Yeah, first half he puts Rashford through he put Haaland through with a really bad back pass to, I don't know if it's to Diaz, to Walker, to Stones, Ederson. It could have been to anyone. But other than that, honestly, going forward, you know, and he got his goal, which I think he thoroughly deserved. I thought he was phenomenal today, Foden. and he's one of my favourite players. It's going to be City there, City play for life, rightly so. And today, great performance. Like I said, he didn't put anything wrong other than that back pass in the first half, and I just don't get some of the hate that he gets. I'm giving him a 9. And ahead of him, Haaland, you know, he's got more. He's got the same number of goals as United have this season, which is 11 after today. And yeah, even though he's scoring all them goals, he's not been performing particularly well. I thought he should have scored in the first half before the penalty. I don't know how he didn't put it in. He was on his heels a couple of times. You saw another one with Foden through ball for him where he was on his heels, didn't quite get off the mark to get there ahead of Onana. But look, he took the penalty really well after a long wait and Onana trying to put him off. Second half, he learned from his first half header and just pulled back on the power a little bit to get it past Onana. And he set up Foden. Very ungreedy from him, very unselfish, and he doesn't get enough credit for that either. His link-up play is so good, and he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Yeah, he can't run with the ball. Yes, he can't hold up the ball, but he's linking up. He's passing when he's on it. Like we saw in the derby last season. Yes, he had, with 3 goals, 2 assists. The Arsenal game as well. He got 2 assists and a goal. His link-up play is incredible, and he just doesn't get the credit for it. But today, hopefully they say, and I'm going to give him a 9 as well. And that's the player ratings. I thought we were phenomenal from start to finish. United couldn't live with us. Were we at our best? No, but we didn't need to be today. And I thought everyone just put in a solid performance. No one put in a average performance. Everyone was above average. That's what you need. Bernardo's the man of the match. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching as always. Bye-bye.